Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we cut through all the noise, sift through the information, and really pull out those essential nuggets of knowledge for you. Our mission is simple. Get you well-informed, quickly, effectively, on topics that, well, truly matter.
Yeah.
And today, we're diving into language itself, exploring how one tiny little word might actually be holding your English back a bit.
And that word is?
We're talking about very. That word you hear everywhere, maybe use a lot yourself.
Oh, definitely. Very common.
Yeah, and our sources put it really nicely, using very all the time. It's like trying to paint this amazing picture, but you've only got one color.
Right. It technically works, but it's bland.
Exactly. It does the job, sure, but it lacks that vibrancy, that depth, that excitement. Think about it. I'm very tired. The movie was very good. It's very hot today.
They're okay. Grammatically fine, but
But they're basic, aren't they? They just sort of fall flat.
they really do.
So the secret here, the thing we want to unpack, is using stronger, more precise adjectives. That's how you sound more natural, more expressive, more fluent.
It makes a huge difference.
Our goal today, give you a whole new palette of words, help your English become, well, absolutely fantastic, not just very good. Okay, let's unpack this. How one small word might actually be limiting you.
Well, it's quite striking when you stop and think about how often we do just default to very. It's almost automatic. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, communication, it does raise a pretty important question.
Which is?
Are we really expressing the full strength, the full color of what we think and feel? Or are we just, scratching the surface with very?
That's a great point. It's not just about sounding good, is it?
No, not at all. It's really fundamental for precise communication. You want to convey the true meaning, capture those subtle shades, especially for strong emotions or qualities. Avoid understating things.
Right. Okay, so let's dive into the first area where this really hits home, I think. Feelings and emotions.
Ah, yes. A big one.
This is where very often feels, well, just not enough when we're talking about intense experiences, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Take very tired. It's fine. But often what you really mean is something stronger.
Like what?
Like exhausted. Now that word implies you're completely drained, not just physically, but mentally too. All energy gone.
Yeah, I can picture that. Like after running a marathon, maybe, they wouldn't just be very tired.
Exactly. They'd be completely exhausted. Or you might say, I've had such a long week. I'm just utterly exhausted. It carries real weight.
And it's not just physical, right? Like I've definitely felt mentally drained after maybe a tough project or lots of meetings.
Yes. Drained is another excellent one. It captures that sense of your energy just seeping away like water from a sink.
So dealing with nonstop customer complaints all day, you're not just tired.
No way. You're left feeling totally drained. It's much more evocative.
Okay, that makes sense. What about the opposite? Feeling good instead of very happy?
Well, you could go for ecstatic. This is like pure, overwhelming joy, real excitement, powerful happiness.
So winning the lottery, you'd be
ecstatic, absolutely. Or think about sports fans when their team wins a huge championship.
pure ecstasy, right?
Exactly. Ecstatic fans, unbridled joy.
Is there another one? Like similar, but maybe slightly different?
Sure, you could use elated. It's also about being incredibly happy, full of high spirits. Often there's a sense of relief or pride mixed in. It lifts you up.
Ah, okay. So finding out your family's coming to visit after a long time.
He was elated to learn that. It suggests that deep rising happiness, very similar to ecstatic, but maybe a slightly different flavor.
Got it. Now, moving to the other end. Very sad.
Yeah.
That feels like another one that rarely captures the depth.
Definitely an understatement much of the time. Consider miserable.
Miserable.
This means deeply unhappy, uncomfortable. It implies real suffering or distress,
Like the rainy weather plus getting some bad news.
Made him feel truly miserable. Yes. Or I caught a terrible cold and felt miserable all weekend. You're really suffering then.
Right, not just a bit down. Okay. And anger, very angry, can be pretty intense, but are there stronger options?
Oh, absolutely. Furious. That's a fantastic choice for extreme anger.
Furious, so like rage.
Exactly. Full of rage, powerful, almost uncontrollable anger. Like she was furious when she found someone had scratched her brand new car.
Ooh, I can imagine. Or that feeling when you make a stupid mistake yourself.
Yes, he was absolutely furious with himself for making such a simple, avoidable error. It conveys that intensity.
Okay, intense stuff. What about fear? Beyond very scared.
You could use terrified. This means feeling extreme, overwhelming fear.
Like a sudden loud noise?
Yeah. The loud thunder and lightning terrified the little dog. Or think about public speaking for some people.
Ah, right. He is terrified of speaking in front of large crowds. It's more than just nervous.
Much more. And if you want to dial that fear up even more, to the point where you can't even move.
What's that? Petrified. Like stone.
Precisely. So scared you're unable to move, as if turned to stone. Imagine hikers seeing a bear suddenly appear.
They wouldn't just be scared.
They'd stand petrified with fear, frozen on the spot.
Wow. Okay, those words really pack a punch.
They do, don't they? It's quite striking how much more emotional depth and impact you get compared to just sticking Varia in front of everything.
Yeah, you really feel the difference. It raises that question again, doesn't it? How much emotional impact are we missing out on?
Exactly. When we don't choose these stronger words, we might be diluting our own message.
Okay, so we've really boosted our emotional vocabulary there. But descriptions aren't just about feelings, are they? We often describe, well, things, objects, ideas, experiences.
Right. Movies, books, food, performance.
And think how often we just say very good or very bad or very interesting.
All the time, they're such common placeholders.
Are we really doing justice to whatever it is we're describing? Probably not. So let's move on. Let's make our descriptions of things really jump off the page or, off your tongue.
Good idea. And very good is probably the biggest culprit here. It's just so...
Yeah,
vague.
Totally. So what's better?
Well, you could say exceptional.
Exceptional. Okay.
It means unusual, outstanding. Not just good, but like a rare kind of good. It stands out.
Like a student's performance on a really tough exam.
If it was amazing, yes, it was exceptional. Went way beyond expectations. Or maybe a hotel gave you incredible service.
Every detail was perfect.
That's exceptional service.
Okay. And you mentioned outstanding. Is that similar?
Very similar. Outstanding. It literally stands out from the rest because it's so good. Like, she is an outstanding musician. Her talent is clear.
Nice. Okay. Flip side. Very bad. What can we use instead?
How about atrocious?
Atrocious. That sounds strong.
It is. It means horrifyingly wicked or just really, really poor quality. Like, the food at that restaurant was atrocious. I couldn't even finish it.
Wow. Okay. Or bad behavior.
Definitely. His behavior at the party was atrocious, completely unacceptable, much stronger than just very bad.
Got it. What about very interesting, something that really grabs you?
You could say fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it holds your complete attention because it's so interesting or maybe charming. It draws you in. Like, yeah. I read a fascinating book about the history of the universe.
Okay, I like that. Is there another one for that?
You could also use captivating.
Captivating, like it captures you.
Exactly. Captures your attention completely, holds you spellbound almost. Think of a great storyteller.
Ah, yeah. The speaker told a captivating story that had the whole audience listening silently.
Perfect example. They were enthralled.
Right. Now, beauty. Very beautiful. How can we enhance that? Especially if something really takes your breath away.
Stunning is a great word.
Stunning.
It means extremely impressive or attractive, so beautiful it kind of, stuns you into silence for a moment.
Like seeing someone on their wedding day.
She looked absolutely stunning in her wedding dress. Yeah, perfect.
Then what's another common one?
Well, gorgeous is always a good choice too. Also means very beautiful, okay. Often used for people, places, things.
Like a sunset.
What a gorgeous sunset, absolutely.
Okay, cleanliness. Instead of very clean, like really, really clean.
Spotless.
Spotless, makes sense. No spot.
Exactly. Absolutely clean without a single spot of dirt. Gleaming. After hours of cleaning, the house was spotless.
Nice. And importance. Very important. What are some stronger alternatives?
You could use crucial.
Crucial, okay.
This implies it's decisive or critical, like the success or failure of something might depend on it.
So following instructions exactly for a project.
It is crucial that you follow the instructions exactly. The whole thing relies on it.
Right. And another one.
Essential.
Essential, like necessary.
Absolutely necessary. Extremely important. Can't do without it. Think water is essential for all forms of life.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
You really can't. And, if we connect this back to the bigger picture again, using words like stunning or atrocious or crucial, it doesn't just describe, does it? It evokes a much stronger, clearer image or feeling in the listener's mind.
Right. It paints that mental picture much more vividly, avoids ambiguity.
Exactly. More precision, more impact.
That's spot on. Okay, brilliant. So for our final category now.
Yeah.
Let's look at how we describe size, scale, environment. Dimensions, temperature, that kind of thing.
Degrees and extremes.
Yeah. Instead of just saying very big, what could we use?
You could say massive.
Massive.
Yeah, implies huge, but also sort of solid and heavy. Like a massive oak tree stood in the center of the park. You feel its size and weight.
Okay. And if something is even bigger, like almost unbelievably big.
Then you might reach for colossal.
Colossal, like the Colosseum.
Exactly. Think of that sheer scale. Or a huge new building. The new skyscraper is a colossal structure. It dominates everything.
Great words. Now the opposite end, very small.
A simple but really effective upgrade is just tiny.
Tiny. Yeah, that works well.
She found a tiny kitten sleeping on her porch. It's immediately clearer than very small.
And if it's even smaller than tiny, like really minute.
Then you could use minuscule.
Minuscule. Sounds like microscopic almost.
It leans that way, yes. Extremely small. The details in the painting were so minuscule, you needed a magnifying glass to see them.
Wow. Okay. Temperature now, very cold. What's a good replacement?
Freezing. That's a common and very effective one.
Freezing. Because things actually freeze.
Right. It immediately suggests temperatures below 0 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit, the point where water turns to ice. So it implies real cold.
Don't forget your coat. It's freezing outside.
Perfect. You feel the chill in that word.
And the opposite, very hot.
Try scorching.
Scorching. Like it could burn you.
Exactly that feeling.
Yeah.
Very, very hot, intense heat. We couldn't walk on the sand barefoot because it was scorching.
Ouch. Yeah, you can feel that too, like walking on hot coals.
And what's fascinating here with all these words for scale and degree is how they immediately give you that almost visceral sense of the scale or the temperature. It's not just a mild description.
No, they make you feel it more directly.
Precisely. Much more impactful than just adding very.
And there you have it. A proper deep dive into some really powerful words you can use instead of always relying on very.
20 alternatives we've looked at.
Yeah, to help you sound more fluent, more expressive, more impactful. We've gone from feelings like exhausted and ecstatic.
To qualities like atrocious and exceptional.
And even describing scale with words like crucial, massive, and scorching.
Quite a range.
It really is. So your challenge today as you go about your day.
The call to action.
Yes. Choose just one new word from this deep dive, anyone that's sort of stuck with you. And try to use it.
Actively use it.
Yeah, intentionally use it in a sentence in your own life, today or tomorrow. Work it into your vocabulary. Honestly, expanding your vocabulary like this is one of the fastest ways to level up your English.
It really is.
You'll be surprised how quickly it makes a difference.
And, thinking about what this all means for you, the listener, it goes beyond just replacing very, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, this whole deep dive, it really highlights the immense power that's held within each word we choose to use.
The power of word choice.
Exactly. Which brings up, I think, quite an important question to reflect on.
Go on.
How might making a small conscious shift in your vocabulary, how might that change not just how you express yourself, but maybe even subtly reshape how you perceive and interact with the world around you?
Interesting. So choosing a more precise word might make you notice things more precisely.
Perhaps. When you consciously reach for scorching instead of just very hot, are you maybe tuning into that sensation with a bit more, granularity? Experiencing the world in a slightly richer, more detailed way?
That definitely gives you something to think about, doesn't it? A really interesting final thought.
Food for thought.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. Our goal, as always, is to help you get well-informed, quickly, and effectively.
Hope it was useful.
We really appreciate you being with us, and we look forward to our next deep dive together.